Okay, good morning, everybody. Praise be to the Lord. We're going to continue with our math class. Okay, and we are going to continue with the measurement units, right? The last week on Friday, if I don't have a mistake, we saw the measurement units, and right now we're going to see the capacity units in math. So let's go to watch a video, people. Okay. We're going to see this one first, then we're going to see this one later. Okay. Sorry.
About liters and milliliters with Miss Julie. Good morning, children. Today, first, let's revise capacity. Look, I have a bottle filled with water and an empty jar. Let's pour this water in the jar. Look, the water started overflowing and fell out of the jar. Hence, we can say that the capacity of the bottle is more than the jar. That is, the bottle can hold more water than the jar. The amount of liquid a container can hold is called its capacity. Here, the amount of water that the jar is holding is called the capacity of the jar. Liter is the standard unit for measuring capacity. We measure the capacity of a container in liters and milliliters. A liter is represented like this. A milliliter is represented like this. Liter is the bigger unit and milliliter is the smaller unit of capacity. We know that 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliters. To change liter to milliliter, we multiply liter by 1000. Let's see how. Let's convert 2 liters into milliliters. So, here 2 into 1000 is equal to 2000 milliliters. Thus, we get 2 liters is equal to 2000 milliliters. Let's try one more example. Let's convert 69 liters into milliliters. So, here 69 into 1000 is equal to 69,000 milliliters. Thus, we get 69 liters is equal to 69,000 milliliters. Kids, now let us convert milliliters to liters. We know that 1000 milliliters is equal to 1 liter. Let's convert 8000 milliliters into liters. So, here 8000 divided by 1000 is equal to 8 liters. We could also get the answer by just removing 3 zeros from the right-hand side of 8000. Thus, we get 8000 milliliters is equal to 8 liters. Let's try one more example. Let's convert 3000 milliliters into liters. So, here on dividing by 1000 or removing 3 zeros from right hand side of 3000, we get the answer as 3 liters. Therefore, 3000 milliliters is equal to 3 liters. There are certain standard measures used to measure the capacity of a liquid. They are approved by the government. 50 milliliters, 100 milliliters, 200 milliliters, 500 milliliters, 1 liter, 2 liters, 5 liters, and 10 liters. Certain liquids in markets are sold in liters and milliliters. Let's have a look at few such examples. 1. Cold drinks are sold in bottles that can hold 200 milliliters, 500 milliliters, and 1 liter. 2. We have seen cooking oil getting sold in pouches that can hold half a liter or 1 liter. The big cans can hold 5, 10, 20 liters of oil. 3. There are certain medicines like cough syrups and eye drops which are sold in small bottles that can hold liquid in milliliters. Remember kids, every liquid is generally measured in liters and milliliters. So, wasn't it fun today, learning something new?
So, we start to see about what is the way to how to measure a capacity system, right? If you see it's equal or almost equal with units of measurement or measurement units, as we saw in the last week. Uh, the thing is, the conversion is not almost the same. Okay, because you have to change it from milliliters to liters or to liters to milliliters and all of that. To understand better, because I see you with a big question mark in here on the top of your head, okay? I see you right now with a bigger one, that one, and the period of your head, okay, of that question mark. I will see another video for you that is coming from Mr. J. You know Mr. J who is, right? To understand a little bit more the topic.
In this video, I'm going to cover how to convert customary units of capacity. So fluid ounces, cups, pints, quarts, and gallons. And along the left-hand side of your screen, we have 7 practice conversions that we're going to go through together in order to get this down. Now up top in blue, we have some notes that we're going to reference in order to do these conversions. Now over in the blank area on the right side of your screen, I'm going to take those notes up top and create another way of putting the notes that I think is more helpful, but you can decide and use it if you'd like. So again, these notes up top, or I'm going to draw something else that may be helpful to you. So we're going to start, and I would suggest you draw this out with me. If you find it helpful, then great, you can use it with your conversions. So we're going to draw a big G. G represents 1 gallon. So 1 gallon here. Next, we're going to draw 4 Qs. That represents 4 quarts equaling 1 gallon. So 4 Qs to fill that gallon. Yours is probably going to be neater than mine. So next, in each quart, we need 2 pints. So 2 pints equals 1 quart, and 8 pints fills 1 gallon, or equals 1 gallon. Next, we need 2 cups in each pint. So we're going to put C's in each pint. So a cup, if you can think back to your kitchen, and a measuring cup, one cup, and how many of those it would take to fill a gallon. So think of a gallon of milk. We would need 16 cups to fill a gallon. Now lastly, we have 8 fluid ounces in 1 cup. Now that's just going to get too small to put 8 fluid ounces in each of those C's. So we are going to leave that one out of this here. So let's go into some conversions. And again, some people prefer to look at notes like the notes up top, and some people prefer to look at the G, and then what fills that gallon. So as we go through, you can use both or use whatever you prefer. So number 1, 2 gallons equals how many pints? So the first thing we need to do, how many pints in 1 gallon? So if we take a look, we have 8 pints in 1 gallon. So that means there's 16 pints in 2 gallons. So 2 times 8. Number 2, 6 quarts equals how many pints? So in each Q, or each quart, there are 2 pints. So we want 6 of those. So 6 times 2 gives us 12 pints. Number 3, 3 gallons equals how many quarts? There are 4 quarts in 1 gallon, so we need to do 3 gallons times 4, which gives us 12 quarts. So 3 gallons equals 12 quarts. Again, 4 quarts in 1, so there would be 12 in 3, or 3 times 4. Number 4, 24 fluid ounces equals how many cups? So if we take a look up here, we know that 8 fluid ounces creates 1 cup. So we need to split this 24 fluid ounces into groups of 8. Each one of those groups of 8 is a cup. So we need to do 24 divided by 8. And that's going to give us 3 cups. Number 5. 5 pints equals how many cups? So let's take a look. There are 2 cups in 1 pint. So we need to find out how many 5. So we could do 5 times 2. That gives us 10 cups. Number 6. 8 cups equals how many fluid ounces? All right, so there are 8 fluid ounces in 1 cup. So we have 8 groups of that 8 fluid ounces. So 8 times 8. That's going to give us 64 fluid ounces. Again, 1 cup has 8 fluid ounces. So we have 8 of them. So 8, 8, 8, 8 times. So we would do 8 times 8, and that equals 64. Number 7. 32 pints equals how many gallons? There are 8 pints in 1 gallon. So we need to split this 32 pints into groups of 8. Each one of those groups of 8 is 1 gallon. So we need to do 32 divided by 8, which gives us 4 gallons. So there you have it. There are some customary units of capacity conversions, and along with some notes that I hope were helpful. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, peace.
And I'm still see you with a big question mark in your head. Do you have any questions right now for the topic? No, actually no. It's very simple to understand. Okay, you only have to know what is the conversion of each one, how to change it. Okay, it's the same. You only have to see what is the conversion, right? So, ay, eso que están encendiendo la cámara ahorita. Ay, muchachos. Ay, hombre. Bien sabes por qué te lo digo, bandido. Okay, so let's see. We have our capacity units. Okay. We have our capacity units. Now, sorry, how many of these words can you read? And how many of these words can you, how many of these words do you know? We have milliliter, okay, and the symbology is ml. We have liter, and the symbology is only an L. We have centiliter, and the symbology is CL. If you don't understand this meaning, it's milímetro, litro, y centilitro. Okay? Centilitro. Now, which one you need to measure with? How you can measure a unit? You can measure with a liquid in a teaspoon. Okay? You can measure milliliter. What can you measure? Or can you find 1 milliliter on a pipette or medicine syringe? Yes or no? Yes. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. A measuring jug, what can you measure in there? If you see the picture, what can you measure with that thing?
A liter.
A liter, very good. A liter.
1,000 milliliters.
What does 1 liter look like?
1,000 milliliters.
It's like, it's this one, it's 1,000 milliliter. It's 100 centiliter, right? Which unit to measure with? A small glass, what can you measure in there?
200
No. I'm not talking about how many.
milliliters.
Do you think milliliters? No. You can measure centiliters, but actually, if you want to measure milliliters, it doesn't matter. It's the way you make it, actually. Can you find 1 centiliter on a measuring cylinder? Yeah, of course. Even if you have your bottle, transparent bottle of water, and you put a ruler, you can also measure in there. Many bottles have a ruler in there. Exactly, that's the way, Roland. So you can measure how many centiliter, milliliter, or liter can that bottle have. So we have 3 examples of capacity unit, Okay. You can measure a milliliter with liquid on a spoon. You can measure a liter with measuring jug. And you can measure a centiliter in a small glass. Can we select the right units? For example, a unit support. Why not hold up the correct capacity unit card for each picture? Let's see. This one is milliliter or liter, a can of drink.
Milliliter.
Milliliter.
It's milliliters. Fish tank.
Liter.
Liter.
Liter. Bucket of water.
Liter.
Liter.
Liters. Raindrop.
Liter.
Milliliter.
It's milliliter. Petrol.
Liter.
Liter.
Liters. Medicine drop.
Milliliter.
Are milliliters. Milkshake.
Milliliters.
Milliliters too.
Liter.
Swimming pool. And gallons. And
Gallons. Milliliters.
milliliters.
No. Liters.
Gallons.
Liters. Pounds.
Pounds. ¿Cómo vamos a medir una
Much
persona
coffee.
con libra, po?
Too much coffee.
Ay, no. Milk.
Milliliter.
Milliliters. Milliliters.
Liter.
A bath.
Liter.
Liter. Water tank.
Gallons.
Water tank, it's liters or gallons. Okay.
Gallons.
Fizzy drink.
Liters. Milliliters.
Liters.
Milliliters.
Liters. Water bottle.
Milliliters.
Milliliters.
Milliliters. Okay, and can we create our own examples? Yes, we can create it. Okay. Okay, can we select the right amount? You need to support actually. Why not use the capacity unit cards to remind you? Okay. Okay, this one. Click on your answer. Can you drink 3 milliliters or 330 milliliters?
330
milliliters.
330.
How many milliliters? Can you answer? 1.5 milliliters.
1.5 milliliters.
2 milliliters.
Milkshake. 20 milliliters or 500 milliliters?
500 milliliters.
500 milliliters.
Medicine.
1 milliliter. 15 milliliters.
15 or 1?
15.
Half of the bottle or one drop?
Medicine drop.
1 milliliter.
1 milliliter.
1
1
milliliter.
milliliter.
Fish tank. 2 liters or 100?
120 liters. 120 liters.
120 liters.
4 liters.
4 liters. 4 liters.
Bucket of water. 12 liters. 4 liters.
4
4
liters.
liters. 4 liters.
No. 12 liters. Okay. Petrol, 6 liters or 50 liters?
50 liters.
50 liters.
15
50
liters.
liters.
Swimming pool, 200 liters or 2,500,000 liters?
2 million.
2
2
million.
million, 2 million liters.
Liters.
2 million.
2 millions.
2 million
2 million.
500,000.
Milk, 500 milliliters, 5 milliliters.
500
Milliliters.
milliliters.
Bath, 80,000 liters or only 80 liters?
80,000 liters.
80,000.
80 liters.
80 liters.
It's 80 liters.
80 liters.
Water tank, 30 liters or 30,000 liters?
30,000 liters. 30,000 liters.
Fizzy drink, 300 liters or only 3 liters?
3 liters. 3 liters. 3 liters.
3 liters. Alguien está hablando así, 3 liters.
Mister, what is fizzy drink?
How you can say this?
Agua mineral.
Eso, agua mineral. Pero en realidad fizzy drink es como una bebida refrescante, más que eso. ¿Verdad?
Lemonade.
Pepsi.
How many millimeters water bottle? 500 milliliters,
500
milliliters.
500 milliliters.
Okay,
Yeah,
if you see we have many objects to measure the capacity units. For example, we have all of these one are teaspoon or tablespoon. If you see the first teaspoon, it's only 5 milliliters. The tablespoon is 15 milliliters. 1/4 teaspoon, it's 1.25 milliliters. 1.5 teaspoon, it's 2.5 milliliters. And 1/8 teaspoon, it's equal to 0.625 milliliters. So, what are we going to do for the next class? We are going to see how to calculate, okay? We're going to make some exercises and we're going to see how to calculate the capacity unit and also the measurement units. We're going to review it again, okay? So guys, I see you at 9:30 o'clock. Go take a shower, go and drink coffee, eat your breakfast. Bye-bye. See you in a few minutes.
Eat coffee.